Okay. Look at my unprofessional ass eating prongles on stream. Ah, prongles are so good. Okay, Kirby Star Allies, welcome back. So last time, you can see this is my main profile, this is the stream profile, and this is my multiplayer profile. So we're gonna work on the stream profile. We are fairly close to being done. It should just take us to the end of the episode. Hopefully, hopefully. Let's start off with heading into Planet Earthfall. Was that Kirby 64 that had the planet based on Earth? Yeah, well. I love this staff power-up. Isn't it? It's called, what, Stick in Japan? It's just one of my favorites. Let's get you. And we continue on. Since last stream, I have beaten the game, so I just want you to keep that in mind. And of course, I haven't turned all these cutscenes off, so any special power-up I get, I do have to see again. At least it's not like Skyward Sword, where at least this game actually gives you the option to turn them off. Or even Twilight Princess. You know, sure, let's go with this. Yeah, sure, I can work with the wind and ice. Now, I want you to pay attention to how many lives we have. Currently, it's 66. By the end of this stream, I'm expecting to have over 100. I don't know how many. I can show you the amount on my second profile. Or on my first one, I mean, you know what I mean. The non-stream one. But I'm expecting to have a lot of lives. Oh, right, that does a lot. Puzzle pieces. Oh my god. Oh yeah. So since I last played this game, or since I last did it on stream, I have started writing the review, and my official review should come out tomorrow. And I just realized something else I need to put on it. I haven't... It's mostly written, but I still need to do some of the audio recording. Or, well, I still need to record the audio and edit it, which will admittedly take all night. But, I just thought of one more thing I gotta add on to it now. It's an interesting review, to say the least, but it'll be up on my main channel. Again, assuming I beat the game tonight, tomorrow. I like that it hits right behind me as well. Like, it's not just like, oh, we're gonna hit it right here. Invincibility. Let's go to Polygraph Jr. I was about to take his power, and then I was like, wait, I don't need it. Because Beetle does the exact same thing. So let's see. What do we got up here? And hey, look, fighting. Fighting also does the same. We might as well use this here. Friend throw in here. We find wing, which again I don't need, I already have air. And we find button. I think this just gives us the Dream Palace, which I don't think I've actually used on stream. It basically allows you to use the Dream Allies, which are characters like Meta Knight, Bandana D, and other. I don't really see much of a use in it, personally. I mean, yeah, it's a neat feature, but it's not that big of a deal. And there we go, end of level. Okay, that works. Oh, yeah. Oh, 69. Comedy. You know, one of the big things I hate in this game is it does the Sakurai thing. Where you, look at that. Out of all those pieces, it gives me the one repeat right there. For a game like this, you do not need repeats. I know, what was the other game? Oh, shit, I just thought of something I need to do. I know, other game, I'm assuming both, Planet Robobot in, Triple Deluxe did do where you can get duplicate stickers and keychains respectively, but there's something about this game's duplicates that make them feel a lot more common than that game. I was gonna say, Lucky I managed to kill this thing. What you got down here? Okay, key. Oh, wow, I actually died. That's pretty rare. But, like, seriously, that's probably my 4th death so far in this entire game. On stream, I mean. And, on my own, it's... On my personal profile, the entire game, I died twice. It's not hard. At all. And it gives you Beetle for some reason. I just realized I don't have water. Let's give him... whatever, game. Whatevers. I forgot Cleaner did that. You know, for as much as I think the AI can do really good, they're also idiots. Like, seriously, they are so stupid. All I want him to do, the whip guy, is to raise his whip. That's not too complicated, right? He won't do it. There we go. Oh, whatever whip. I don't care. I guess water is better than air. You know, I still expect to be able to do this. Like, we used it on that one boss at the beginning of World 3, and it has yet to be used. And hey, it's Yiggy Woods. Yay, Yiggy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh my god. Let's see some crap. I'm honestly amazed. Spider weapon. It does a great deal of damage. No, spider! No, spider! Oh, yes. I'll take it. Oh, no! I wanted spider. What you gonna give me? Plasma's not as cool. Spider may be one of my favorite Kirby abilities. Like, honestly, I don't think it's one of the best, but it's pretty good. I've been using it a lot in the, well, this game's. Come on. See? Okay. Whatever. Okay. And we're here at Planet Mistine. Ocean World, yay. Okay, I don't want wind sword. I want water sword, because we are going underwater, so hey, maybe this will do better. Kind of like how using water underwater usually does more damage. It doesn't. That would have been cool, though, if, like, water elemental stuff did extra damage underwater. Okay, what you got? I should have made it plug. Honestly, it would have been pretty useful. We'll take a bunkers though. For a second there, I thought I threw out. You know. Yay! I'll take hammer. Hammer sounds pretty good. Let's get a wind on this thing. I don't think I've ever used wind hammer before. Maybe I have. This does kind of something. I guess I don't have a problem with that. That would have been cool to use the hammer, but hey, I get it. So this is, I don't think this puzzle element has been in previous Kirby games, where it's a switch you hit with a, it has to be hit by either rock or hammer, and it has to be done with electric at the same time. It's a pretty neat element that, again, we may have already seen by this point, but I'm just wanting to point it out now. It's kind of cool. And here we have a bridge, which, I finally figured out the code for each of the stars represents, like, what it will become. And those things obviously represent the bridge. So as you see, we have to get these things down in a certain order. See, and that's it. This is not a hard puzzle at all. And there's our super puzzle piece. Okay. I will, now that I have electric hammer, I will probably get rid of the electric guy sooner or later. Because I don't really need him anymore. Assuming we get out of water anytime soon. Which may not entirely happen. Yo. Okay, one more time around the circle. No, no, no. Come on, straight, swim against the current. I'll kindly take that one off. Is there something up here? A piece. Nothing, I guess. I still stand by. I don't think puzzle pieces are that good of a collectible. How do I do this one? This guy. Hitting that drain of water. Even the you know, this game has great visuals, as I've said before. And I love the fact that it's not only stuff in the foreground that falls with the water, but also all the islands in the background adjust as well. That's really neat. And we got an extra stage. I could get ESP guy, but he's not really that big of a deal. I want something better. Now there we see one of the cool things of the elements. With water, when we hit water with electric, it travels along water surface. It does suck though that you can't freeze water with ice, like you could in some of the early. Well, I think Squeak Squad was the game that introduced it, where you could freeze. Yeah, you could freeze water with ice. That was always really neat. But I mean, I get when it comes to 3D, you can't exactly do it anymore. But I think it'd be cool nevertheless. I swear I saw something over there change or whatever. Okay, let's head up. I think we got everything. More or less. Okay, come on, puzzle pieces. Finally give me what I need, you pieces of shit. Okay. Finally. We got a delicious picnic, which, if you don't know, wasn't the fairy's hair pink? Am I going crazy? I swear the fairy had pink hair. Whatever. But yeah, this is Kirby 64. This picture I've already said, that's obviously Squeak Squad and Amazing Mirror. I mean, you can literally see the Squeak Squad in the Amazing Mirror. And this one's Superstar. Or, I mean, Return to Dreamland. And I missed a puzzle piece at some point. Where was it? Back at, a few levels ago, I missed one. And we got Extra A. Or Alpha. We're actually going to go do Extra A before we do the boss fight. It is interesting how this game does boss fights. Because like previous Kirby games, it's 5 levels and then a boss, right? Or at least every other game using the Return to Dreamland. Or, as I've been calling it recently, the Ritz formula. So what's cool about this level, and this level is such a cool gimmick that I feel like they didn't take all the way. But what you gotta is, as you come through these doors, it takes you between different time zones. So now we're at the exact same level and it's autumn. We come in here, and now it's the same level at night. The music changes, right? I think this is a really neat gimmick. And now the level design has changed. Someone can cut these. Beetle, I think, can do that. Whatever. But now we go back through and hey, it's day again. And this is the main gimmick of the level. Come on, Beetle. Yeah, see you figure. And now we can come past here, and we find this. It's a crate underwater. So we have to somehow get underneath the water. Still underwater. And see, yeah, the entire level reconnects. It's a really neat gimmick for a level that I really like. Let's get rid of you. So now we come in here, and hey, it's giving us hammer if we wanted it. I have a hammer though, so we don't need it. I don't want to lose my electricity. That's pretty important. But hey, I could always get it back right away. But yeah, this is still closed off at night, and well, they're. That's cool. The first, sometimes these combination powers can be pretty cool. So now we're here at night, and we see this area is frozen over. So I guess let's get rid of you. And hey, you'll burn everything down. I would love to give CPU the power. But see, he won't raise his hammer. The only way I can get Yo-Yo the firepower is for him to do the thing, which now that I have it, he's not going to do. You see what sucks about this? Like, I want Yo-Yo to have this firepower, but I don't want to lose my electric power. And the only way I'm going to get him to take the fire is to lose electric. That's when I say the AI is stupid, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I wish they could do stuff like that on their own. But in some cases, the AI is kind of smart. Like the fact that it took the firepower, it burned all the stuff without me having to, like, tell it to, is a good thing. And now we come back here and things grown, and we can go in here, and I think this is the end of the level. Oh, there's a little more, I guess. But you see, that gimmick that we just saw, the switching between night and day, I think that's a really neat gimmick. This is the only level that uses it. We will not see that again for the rest of the game. And I feel like out of everything they could have done with it, they did not take it to its full potential. And that shows one of my main problems with the gameplay of this game. And why I can totally understand how people are saying, oh, it's too easy. Come on, you idiots. Right? Or it's too simple of a Kirby game. Because I feel like that's all they did. And they could have used that gimmick. They could have stretched it out a lot more, done a lot more puzzles. It could have been a lot of fun. But nope, one and done with that gimmick. And now we're fighting twin Kawasaki's. Really? Gosh, hit me from all the way across. And there we go. I don't really care if anyone takes. Actually, you know, let's get rid of the burning Leo for now. Let's see what you got. And now he's gonna cook all these enemies. And we get a bunch of food. And I think we're all fully healed. I'm glad they gave the Chef Kawasaki a moveset, but I wish they actually gave it to Kirby as well. Because, well, I do like the down special. I wish it was there by default. I know it's been an instant kill, and I want to say Amazing Mirror was the game that introduced it. It was a stage clear like Mike or Crash. But maybe it is time to give some of these things a moveset. Plus, this game did introduce Festival, which is a stage clear. See, we can see cooking right there. And now we move on to the Marin Moon. I never could have used that before. Up here, we have a door, and if I'm correct, this leads us to our puzzle piece. I could be wrong. So these are all the things we gotta hit on our way up. See, like, I can see this being a much harder puzzle with, like, multiple players. Or with just, like, if it was just one person on their own. But the fact that there's 4 of us just makes that puzzle a breeze. That's most of the puzzles in this game. I was playing through Robobot. And there's a puzzle in Robobot where you have to take the suit of armor and you have to use it with each of the elements. Fire... You have to use it with ice, then with fire, then with electricity. And it's a nice puzzle. I really do like it. It's not hard to solve, mind you, but it's still interesting. It's about order. It's got a little platforming. This game never has a puzzle like that. Now, I will admit that puzzle was near the end of the game, but still. And hey, look, we're fighting these bosses. I know they're a reference to something. I honestly do not remember which game it was. we killed the little guy. Gosh dang it. So now we got all these doors that we can smash. Let's break these and then let's go. I feel like there's no way to hit these guys and not be hurt by them. I mean, I may have just done it right there. I was about to be disappointed. Does the up hammer not do fire? No, it still does. It's just, it takes a lot longer. And they just get destroyed. I don't even have a chance to befriend them. I am like 80% sure there are other enemies you can befriend. I just don't know which enemies they are. What game is this? I'm assuming the puzzles... There's one that represents the first game, there's one that represents 64, one that represents Squeak Squad, one that represents the Wii game. So I'm assuming there's a Planet Robobot Triple Deluxe puzzle, I'm assuming there's a Dreamland 2 and 3 puzzle, and then there's probably a Superstar puzzle, but if there is, I have yet to see any of them. So now we're in the cave planet, which... You know, so every once in a while I get really addicted to Minecraft, and I was thinking, you know, what if I did an entire game of Minecraft where like I just do the first night I can do anything, but then after, or the first day, but then once that first night comes, I have to go down underground and then just spend the rest of the game underground. Like, I can never come back to the surface. And then see how much I could do. I think that's a really interesting idea. That may be something I try here in the future. I'm kind of waiting for that. I have been playing Minecraft on... I haven't played on PC since Sky Factory, which I streamed a long time ago. But, I did buy Minecraft on the Switch. I still enjoy myself some Minecraft. It's still really fun. I've probably put hundreds of hours, probably over 1,000 hours into it. I still really enjoy it. So yeah, and I don't think that's something I've ever done before. I mean, I've created bases where the entire goal is to go underground, but I've never done something like that. So as we see here, the gimmick on this level is also one I kind of like, but it's very simple. We see each of these things has there's 5 of them in total? So we have to break all 5 to get the thing. And then as we come over here, we see this puzzle. And we're going to have to get elements from the level to solve the puzzle. And at the end of that puzzle is the, what's it called? The puzzle piece. So this is not a bad gimmick for a level at all. I like it. But, as I'll say, it is underdeveloped. replace plug with that guy. And as we see all these, it leads us to like a central area with all the other doors, which is neat. So now if we come over, let's come over here, I guess. We can now use the ice guy to melt this. I can now use hammer to hit this. There's probably a sumo guy in one of these rooms, but we can just use friend throw, and now we have these paintings. Right? It's a level that builds off of itself, and I think that's a really nice gimmick. But again, this game is very easy, and I'll show you here in a minute how it ruins it. So if we head up here, here's our next one. This should be the art guy, hopefully. Oh no, this is Bugsy. Which earlier I said Bugsy gives Beetle. I know it gives Sumo. Now I do not need Bugsy's power, but I do want I'm gonna do Ice Hammer. I know I've been rolling with electric, but I got rid of it, so yeah. Plus, I'm probably gonna destroy ice here in a minute once we get a Vividry. I think it's actually pronounced Vividry. Okay, so there's another one open, and with that there are two to go. Over here. Okay, this should be Vividry. God, what a name. Sadly, this is not as good as replace the ice guy with you because I have Ice Hammer. And then come up here. And down here is our last one. But this is honestly so previous, I think Triple Deluxe had, near the end of the game, it had a boss rush gun, where you fought a bunch of bosses and mini bosses and stuff. It was kind of cool, actually. This is basically this game's equivalent of that. But what makes this version better in some ways is that you're able to do them in any order, and it eventually builds up to something. Like, it's not just, oh, you beat one of them, click their power, and then use their power to solve a puzzle and move on to the next. This one you have to build up a collection of, what, 4 of their powers? The only one not needed is Kawasaki, which, that shows me my... Okay, so you have to go through, fight the bosses, and collect the powers. But, let's say you didn't collect the power, it still gives it to you. After you beat the boss, you can still go and get the power. They put it right back to where it is. So all the complexities of the puzzle, the game just defeats. Because now, oh, you have to make sure to do it in the right way. But hey, if you don't, oh, not that big of a deal, because we're just going to give it to you anyways. You see what I'm talking about with where I think the puzzle isn't bad, much like the nighttime one, but they just made it too easy. Because now that we've done all 4 things, this is our master puzzle piece. I don't remember what it's actually called. grand puzzle piece. But that's my problem with how this game does puzzles when it comes to the difficulty. And hey, with that we beat the level. It's not the worst gimmick. And there we go. Okay. Love that end. Gosh, love these guys. Okay, let's see what you got. It was some... I don't... You know what? You know what why I may feel like the repeat puzzle pieces are worse than the repeat keychains or the repeat other thing? It's because when those things repeat in their respective game, it's repeating, yes, but it's not, but I don't, like, actively feel it. I feel like there are a lot more puzzle pieces in this game than there were keychains, than there were, the other thing. I'm actually going to get a Burning Leo. Let's get rid of Yo-Yo, I guess. Because if I'm correct, Beetle can cut. We'll see, but... The reason I point this out, because here we have the star. The friend star. Let's see, can Beetle cut? No. So let's get rid of Beetle. And now we can cut stuff and we're gonna die. We've got a path to follow and let's just follow it. Gotta go fast in these things. Okay, I don't think there's anything in... I'm trying to remember where the puzzle piece is. The bomb falls, and instead of rolling off, we can just come down here. Not a bad idea. You know, it does suck to have to switch through everything. Oh, there it is. Right here. Here's our false wall. False wall. Ugh, English. Oh my gosh. So I spent all yesterday working on a video. I was like, okay. I took a poll on my YouTube. Hey, do you want me to release this video? It's a few months old now. It's nothing special, but I'll release it if you want. And the poll, even though like 2 people voted on it, maybe 3, it was still a yes. For this boss, we're going to want fire and cutter again. Or I guess any sword thing works. But the poll was yes, so I started working on it. And oh my gosh, I'm still horrible at English. I had all the audio recorded for the video, I just needed to edit it all together. Took me, I don't know, 8 hours or so. And hey, look, it's this. Okay, it's been a long time. But well, I say that, but I just have a shit memory. But this is a reference, right? Unless I'm going insane, this is a reference. And this boss fight's super easy because it literally provides you with a solution. But yeah, and I think this boss fight's kind of cool. Again, it's very simple. The solution is very easy. But you may be able to theoretically one-cycle that guy. I haven't been able to do it personally, but I feel like I've gotten very close in the past. But yeah, so I spent all day, like yesterday, like I was up until, I don't know, I worked 8 hours and I started early, but then I went and saw Pacific Rim. So yeah. And I just worked on it, and oh my gosh, I have so many bad pronunciations. My favorite is I pronounced Zycron. That's just something I keep doing on accident. Like, I'm infamous. That's one of my infamous ones. That and pronouncing gem as Jim. And hey, I have no idea what that puzzle is. Like, I think I've only ever seen those 4 pieces. Because, again, repeats make sure puzzles take forever. I'll be lucky if I complete the Squeak Squad puzzle by the end of this. Planet Frost Stack. And I still have a frozen hammer. Yay. I could switch it over to fire, I guess, but... Ooh, I like this music. So we're gonna need cutter to cut that one. Okay, that was easy. Again, super complicated puzzles. Like, so hard to do. Okay, you little shits. I was like, please don't make me have to switch out. I will, however, totally put fire on my... See, why did it maybe it's just because it was in a puzzle room that it recognized it needed to be switched. But I wish it did it more often. Correct, it'll... And hey, there we go. 84 lives. Again, we're definitely... There's not a chance in hell we aren't going to break 100 by the end of the stream. We totally are. And hey, look, much like a traditional Kirby game, well, any other game with the Return to Dreamland formula, it gives us the abilities needed for the solution inside the puzzle and right outside the puzzle. Isn't level design great? Again, not a hard... Well, it's not a hard Kirby game, but when we come to puzzles, that's something I think Return to Dreamland did. I mean, we just played it. I know for a fact, though, it's something Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot does. No! That sucks. It just dissipates with a tinkle. Oh my gosh, that's cute. So this is the exact same puzzle. And see, the AI is smart enough to figure it out. And hey, here's our super button. Which, I think this unlocks extra stage beta, or whatever it's called. I don't want to be a snowman. If anything, I want to replace snow. Ooh, I'll take wing. Sure. It's been a while. Interesting. Whatever, it's not important. let's make Leo Spider. Spider. What can, oh, I can, I was like, what can I mix this with to do something else? But I realized, oh, you add wind, or you add a thing to it. So let's see, we can use this to break this. And that just sends us back in this direction. But hey, it gives us some stuff first. You know, it is interesting, though. I like how, like, okay, so Wing has definitely been given a more air-based assault. ESPN now does, what's it called? Now it has a bigger focus on, electricity, right? Because it definitely did not have electricity in Robobot. But one of the new things that we get is painting. Painting now, anything that can be hit with water to beat it, like this fire enemy. Let's see if we can do this. Notice how usually if it was a non-water, if it's a water or air enemy, it destroys those things extra fast. But even though you can't, like, add painting to something to make it a water attribute, it still does that. It still does water damage. That's kind of neat. Okay. At least I didn't. That's not what I meant to do. Did I get the, Hey, look, it's the computer guys. Wow, I just did a... Wind does not do that much damage. At all. Did I? Well, I think I got it. I mean, I ran past the part really quick, but I think I got everything. And there we go. We got some new pieces. I have no idea what this... I'm assuming this may be, Kirby Adventure 2 and 3. Is it Adventure 2 and 3 or is it Dreamland 2 and 3? I don't remember off the top of my head. Blizno. We got the Blizno Moon and we got Extra Planet Beta. We're going to do Extra Planet Beta first. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got the wind. Usually you can just travel with the wind in levels like these and you'll be fine. Usually you don't want to run along, because then you tend to miss something. I mean, every once in a while it wants you to build momentum. Let's get rid of, I guess, they're Kibble. I was gonna say let's get rid of Vividera, but I'm not, because I know she can combine with the rock guy to do a rock attack that's pretty good. Oh, we need clean. I'll take clean. I haven't done cleaning. Sure. Okay, Rocky. Okay, figure this out, will you? We can add Broom to Rock, and it's only Broom. Like, I couldn't use the birds thing to add it to Rock because it wouldn't have worked. I guess let's get rid of Vividera. I don't want to, but we can. Come on, you idiots. Figure this one out. See, I mean, this is powerful as well. Geokinesis. And this solves us the puzzle. We can take it into the boss either way. But yeah, I haven't used Broom in a while. There's a lot of, like, fire, ice, I probably won't use for the rest of this thing. We'll see. I mean, we'll see, but I doubt it. Unless I stumble into it on accident. No. Come on. Nope. Okay, I got one. That's not too bad, I guess. I'll take it. Cheating the system. Okay, I have Spider and I don't need It's clearly building me up to fight something. Ooh, bonkers. Ooh, did I just make one? Yeah, someone make one. Much like other power, much like even Hammer itself. Cleaning seems to be an all-purpose power, and I did not want to do that. I'm gonna miss you, Spider. Take some bananas. Here we have a bunch of stars. I'm glad I did not need 2 bonkers. Yeah, sure, water hammer's not bad. And now see, that level was a lot more unimpressive than Extra Alpha. Like, I feel like we did a lot less in that. Okay, let's end it off. Not the stream, you know what I mean. No, I'm beating this game tonight. And I have all night. I might as well beat it. Hello, tallest wolfer. Hello, tallest. Okay. See, I think this has to be... I think it's Adventure 3. I should Google that. It's gonna bug me. Kirby's Adventure 3? It's Dreamland 3, isn't it? Yep, it's probably Dreamland 3. That's the name of the game. Yep, Dreamland 3 on Super Nintendo. Because Dreamland 1 was on the Game Boy, and Dreamland 2 was also on the Game Boy. Dreamland 1 was the first game. So now we got another ice. We got an ice level. That's leaves enough to fight Francesca. That's, oh my gosh. Destroying that enemy, it looked so cute. Wait, did it want me to go? Let's go this way first. Yeah, okay. I was like, if there was a yellow door, that'd be a different story. Oh, I remember this. Oh my gosh, I almost screwed that up. You need to get that button at the end to get back here. And it's giving us hammer again. I feel like this game gives me hammer than most other games. Yay, look at how adorable that is. Okay. We got our thingy, of which I'm going to ignore. And we have ice, bomb, and ESP, of which I'll take ESP. Oh, hey, there's a platform. Oh, neat. Okay, now we got the boss. Oh, I get to do my generic female voice again. Oh, how was Francesca's voice? I think I remember. Maybe. Huh. Color me surprised. Tallest, are you okay? Do you have a runny nose? Are you okay, Tallest? Okay. I certainly didn't expect to run into your puffy self again. And here I thought you were buried along with the Jambastion. Well then, I'll just have to ensure that my victory is complete this time. I shall now turn this pink ball of nice into a frozen block of ice. Ah, gosh. The Generals of Magic are great. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. I always wanted an ice sculpture for my trophy collection. I'm surprised our trophy collection isn't just ice sculptures. The Bringer of Icy Dew. I do want to pause real quick, because I keep meaning to read these, but I haven't. So, undeterred from her quest to find the Dark Hearts that have rained down across the galaxy, the Frozen General is back and tougher than ever before. Her duties have kept her away from Flamberg lately. She kind of... Oh, that's adorable! The flavor text in these games are always great, but that's adorable. Oh... I wish I read them the first time. I admittedly haven't. Oh, And then I love it's a fizzy drink. It's so cute. And there we go. Oh. Don't focus on Lizard-kun. My dog's just, if you can't tell, my tallest woofer is just laying right there. She's like right next to me. And then here comes my big woofer. Is it raining? Hello, big woofer. Who is the good boy? Who is the good boy? Shh, shh, shh. Give me a second, woofer. I know you're the good boy. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Who's a good boy? Who is a good boy? Is that you? Are you an elephant? Who's a woofer? Oh, you're the good boy. You are. Yes, you are. You are the good boy. I wonder. I hope you can see all that. Oh, yes, you're a jelly belly. Why are you so jelly? Why are you the jelliest belly? Huh? Who makes you the jelliest belly? No. No. I'm petting you. Yeah. Okay, good night, woofers. Good night. Who's the tallest bad bitches? Okay. You're the good girl. Go play with him. Okay, let's get back on track. Okay. Plant Taurora? I do want to pick up an ice guy in here. I also do want electric, but also, well, we already have electric, so I do want to get an ice guy. Other than that, we'll figure it out. Just leaving them all behind. Oh, I remember this level. Do I have anyone to cut this grass? Yeah, I guess I will. It really wants me to have a fire going. I guess let's get rid of the boulder for now. If I'm correct, this level is going to be broken up into two pieces. One of fire and one of ice. I can't remember what else beats ice. I know there definitely is something, but I do not remember. See what they say when the AI is stupid. Hello. Hello, Woofer. Here's a good Woofer. Oh, you the Jelly Belly? Are you the Jelly Belly? That is so cute. Okay, I want that ice guy. In exchange, let's get rid of you. I do not care. If I was smart, I would have made Hammer a non-guy, but I'm not, so we'll find a way. You know the old saying, life finds a way. Is this? Well, I'm gonna have to pay attention. And hey, we got this tried and true Kirby mechanic. You know, where either the floor or the ceiling fan tries to crush you. And if this crushes any one of your allies, they're out for good. Like, it permanently kills them without a button. That kind of sucks, but that's the way things go. That must be it. I think I just remembered something with this one. So now we can use ice. Kind of want it. See if I can get it. And we'll make it electric. Because electric baton is awesome. I also do like one of the others. I don't remember which one. And it's giving us fire again, which, you know, I guess we can take. Maybe, okay. Maybe if we turn, not me into ice, but Bonkers into ice, I can switch ice over to fire. Alright, that's what I wanted. Let's switch ice over to fire. Because I feel like they'll both be equal. See, okay, it is smart enough to figure out this point. And now you should be smart enough to burn the bush. And there we go. Not bad. Not bad. See, usually the AI is not smart enough to, do that. But every once in a while it gets it right. And it realizes, oh, it can use ice to light other ice. But I do, however, totally want electric. Electric is still the most powerful. Now we brace for impact. And it's not even the super because of these figures. I think there's something back there. Oh gosh, get away. Fly, you fools. No, you fools! You fools! I was like, I know one of them moves or something. At least I still technically have the ice. That's pretty good. I guess I can work with that. Oh, I remember what this is. We keep working our way up. I know this is a moving platform. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whatever you do, but... Oh, gosh. I'm willing to just completely jump over it. How to cheat the level. If I'm correct, you can get squished up. Maybe you can actually get squished. Yeah. No, shit! Oh, crap. I think that was the wrong way to do it. Oh, shit. Maybe I'm thinking of a different level. Probably not. If I'm... No, maybe I'm thinking of the next level, actually. Oh, shit, I do not remember. What I'm looking for is the moon. I know it's somewheres around here. There wasn't even a button on that level. That's surprising. For anyone who's played a Kirby game, this should look familiar. So. Oh. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Okay, let's get to work. Might as well take one. Oh, it's a race against that, golden Waddle Dee. I don't remember what they're called. Actually, it is. I think it is a good thing that we picked up that umbrella. That'll be pretty important. That got us the key, which... Hey, look, it's the golden puzzle piece. I do not remember what... Is it the super puzzle piece? Is it a giant puzzle piece? I do not remember what it's called. We got one of these ability switchers, doesn't matter to me. We got you. And here we go. Anyone need healing? No. Alright, let's head in. Yep, this should look familiar. I wonder what the flavor text here. Even in the far-flung reaches of space, as long as there's a sky, Kirby's longtime nemesis Kracko can show up and cast a shadow across it. But out here, something about his energy feels different. Stay on your guard. I like that. Because every Kirby... It's always... Kracko and Wispy Woods are in almost every Kirby game. Does Squeak Squad have that? I just thought of that. I don't think it does. I legitimately that's kind of weird. Or no, not Kracko, Wispy Woods. I know for sure it's I do not remember. And now we see the twist. It's the dual crackers. Or the twin thunder. Twin crackers. Get under the parasol. Now, I swear you can actually freeze. As you can see, I'm doing electric damage, but I swear you can freeze it. Maybe that's... Remember how with Wispy Woods, if all 5 players had fire, you could set them on fire? Maybe that's it? Yeah, and we did it. Hello, woofers. Who's a good boy? I still have no idea. Ooh, what puzzle is this? That kind of looks like Bandana D. I have no idea what puzzle that one is. I don't even remember that one. Huh. Neat. Okay, and now we're off to, Star Lava Dome. Is it supposed to be like Kingdom? Look how far we've come. That over way back there. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's enter. So we've got these shifting lava platforms where if you step on the lava, you get hurt. And there, we got a wand. And we got these giant meteors. Barely escaped. Rock guy. Let's get rock guy, I guess. Let's get rid of Birdong. And as you can see, that platform has cracks in it, so it can be destroyed. And now we have to wait out this storm and into the bonus room. This is where that... Remember when I said, oh, wind and curling doesn't work? This is why. You need... Or to make the wind curling, you need broom. Broom's actually... I mean, it's not the perfect puzzle solver, but it can do a lot. Surprisingly. Is it called Peppy Cola? Or am I thinking of something else? Come on, you useless. Because as you see, it falls a lot slower, and that's why normal curling doesn't work. And hey, we hit 100. What did I say? We were going to do it before the end of the game, and yeah. Whether that says getting lives is piss poor easy, or the game is too easy, that's up for you to decide. Personally, I think it's a combination. But that's a story for another day. Hey, use drum dash. Okay. And it just stops right there on the fire. And hey, here's our ultra bell. Yay. You know, I'm probably going, assuming, unless something goes horribly wrong, I'm probably going to carry staff until the end of the game. I just want to state that right now. I may switch up, add a new element here and there, but probably not. I just like staff, what can I say? Ooh, spider. I should have taken that spider. Not taking it, but giving it to him. Healing is nice, yes, but it's not that useful. Yeah, I know you want me to tell you. Okay. My broomstick spear guy. Isn't it called, if I'm correct, isn't staff called stick in Japanese? And there's our super puzzle piece. Alright, let's see how much I know about this game. Once we do all this, which... Is it? It must be in the other level. Or... There, okay, there's one more I can check. I mean, I'm not going to get all the puzzle pieces. I've already missed one, at least on this playthrough. There's a good chance we aren't even going to get, the Squeak Squad puzzle finished. Which is going to be kind of sad, but it's what's going to happen. Yeah, there's not a chance. We're not getting the Squeak Squad puzzle finished. Much as that sucks. Hey look, it's Landia from that game. That's a neat piece. I do not remember I don't... Is that kind of looks like that's Hammer, definitely, but I don't know which game. I don't think I've seen that one. And we can tell who that is. But before we do that, we're gonna go to Extra Planet. Is that it's Alpha, Beta? Is that Gamma? Is that? And we got all the big switches hidden in the world. I think this is this Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon? Is Epsilon next? Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. It's been a long time. I know there's a Theta. Alpha, Beta, Delta. I'm going. Maybe I'll trying to think about these. This one I think is pretty simple. I think it's mostly around these moving blocks. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh my gosh! Okay, that was tricky. Luckily, I am faster than the CPUs. And so is this broom guy. this, and maybe I don't remember correctly, but it's gonna be this type of play. Oh my gosh, game, stop tricking me. Doors should be right here. Really? You're gonna put give me all this. Give me everything. Ooh, I'll take a water guy, sure. I'm not gonna use him, but... No! Should've taken the ice guys. Crap, why do I keep doing that? Okay, let's go. Run! Okay, this is gonna be our thingy. Probably. Just because I've been in the game definitely doesn't mean I remember everything. Okay, you're smart enough to figure this out. Please tell me it didn't turn my staff into ice. I don't need an ice staff. Shit! Of course it turned my staff into ice. Just 1 second not fast enough. Well then, ice guy, you become obsolete. But hey, we can do that now. I honestly think my reach may be long enough on this thing. It may be, but whatever. I have to clearly slide and charge into it. Oh gosh, yes. No! No, Patad! You are so useful to me! Why have you forsaken me? See, that was just me getting curious. Let's go in here. I'll find a replacement or something. Maybe I'll use an ability I haven't in a while. I said I wasn't going to use ice for the rest of the game, and yeah, that's going to lie. I probably won't. I mean, like, once I find something to replace this, I probably will take it. But for the moment, I might as well roll with ice. Ah, I'm perfect. Yeah, again, we have a boss fight after this, so... Oh, and there's Baton again! You know, I'll stick with Spider. Spider's a pretty good ability. What was it? You know what started there? So, as far as I can tell, at least the local one did, Toys R Us started their liquidation sale. So I went in, seeing what I could find. I went looking in for Amiibo. And, I mean, there are some Amiibo. I never bought any of the Animal Crossing Amiibo, so... I mean, they definitely have ones I don't. But even still, with, like, I think it starts off at a 10% discount. I'm like, you know, I'm good. But maybe if those Animal Crossing Amiibos get cheap enough, I will. Because I do have a few, not all. And they clearly made a shit ton of the Animal Crossing ones. But yeah, I actually went into, we don't need it. I went into, Target today. Because I'm officially back in the Amiibo game, technically. I picked, Target a few days ago. They had, ooh, Vivid. Ooh, no, you idiot. You freaking idiot. A few days ago, they had, the Horseback Rider League, which, from what I can tell, is still kind of rare, on sale for, like, half off. And I happened to have a $10 gift card to Target, and I was like, you know, that's not too bad. I guess I'll do it. Hey, look, it's Susie. I was going to replace the ice guy with Vivid Tree anyway. But yeah, so I now have the horseback rider link, and I am, even though it's so much money, I am considering getting a guardian as well, because they also have those up on the website. At least last I checked. I'm gonna get rid of Bugsy as soon as I can. But yeah, but I went into Toys R Us looking, trip down memory lane. It does suck. It sucks that they're going out of business, but what's worse than that is the fact that the reason they're going out of business is because they were just given a bunch of debt. They didn't go like Blockbuster's route and just be bankrupt. No, like they were thrusted a bunch of debt that forced them into bankruptcy. And then of course what sucks worse than that is all the people losing their jobs. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Stupid. Get your butt over here. You will be my friend. And I will gladly replace Bugsy with Ness. So we're gonna keep Spider. Spider is not a bad ability. What makes Spider powerful is this. This could, from as far as I can tell, this is an invincible. Kind of like Leaf's shield. And because of that, and it also does damage when people hit it. Like, Leaf's shield does damage when it breaks. This shield does damage when it gets hit. And because of that, it seems pretty freaking powerful. I do want to race to the top here because there's a bear. So that's what may make Spider a destroyer in the true arena. I haven't actually gone through the full true arena yet. Only some of the lower levels, I mean like the ones before it. So we'll see. But I think that does make it a powerhouse. And hey, it's giving us artists. This game does an interesting thing about that, giving us abilities that it was previous. Now, if I'm correct, yep, we can use Painter, and it gives Still Life, which is basically food. It's not much food, but it's enough to heal up, at least Nesp a little bit. So I'll take it. And we continue onwards. Upwards. So just leaving all these enemies back there. Now I just have that stupid Give Me Everything song stuck in my head. Okay, we don't need you. I don't need you. And I probably don't need you. Wow, I'm surprised you didn't put that. Should be Peppy Tonic. Let's everyone heal up, mostly. And let's go fight, Flameberg. Flameberg, yeah? I remember it. This voice is easy. Easy, quote unquote. Ho 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 ho. I can't do a deep girl voice. I can't do girl voices in general. Why? Because I am a female. I always think of that stupid sound of it. Who would have thought my search for the Jamba Heart would lead me back to you and your puffery? This must be fiery flames of fate at work. Oh yeah, my flames and I are fully stoked now. Beware, you puny pink pest. In the name of the Lord Highness, I'll turn you into a burning ball of metalsomeness. Whatever, you know what I mean. Bringer of Flame, Flameberg. Okay, flavor text. She's supposed to be looking for dark hearts, but Flameberg has found her way to a nice, toasty spot and is taking a bit of a break. She'd like to invite Francesca to join her, but worries she might melt in the heat. That's adorable. The Generals of Magic are amazing. I love these characters. We'll never see them again, but they're amazing. When are we going to get the... We have all these Dream Ally characters. When are we going to get the playable Generals of Magic? That's what I want. I would be so stoked for that. That sounds so cool. Yeah, I don't think I took a single hit of damage. Be more constant in your attack, you fools. For as smart as the AI is, they're also pretty freaking stupid. Yay. Okay, let's see what we got. Nope, not a chance in hell we're completing this puzzle. I do not remember. That's Meta Knight? What the heck is this? That's probably King... That's Band... Is this the puzzle that represents this game? Is that it? Because there's already a Return to Dreamland puzzle. And that looks also like a Return to Dreamland puzzle. Now, I was honestly surprised the first time I came here, much like the Jam Bastion way back there, way back. I was expecting this to be the next world. Honestly, but this is the only level in it. Well, this giant temp base only has this one level. Well, and that over there, but we'll get to that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get another glass of water. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take long. Gosh, I'm so... Staying up all last night. Oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. My original goal was to also work again all night tonight to get the Kirby Star Allies review up tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. I'll definitely finish writing the script tonight. But then... I probably won't do the audio until tomorrow, so it probably won't be out until Sunday. Yeah, gosh. Look how epic this is. It only moves a few inches and then falls behind. Okay. And at this rate, it looks like we'll be taking, unless something changes, we'll probably be taking, basically our current team. I'll probably replace the Ice Guy. But other than that, I do plan on basically taking this group into the final boss. Which, spoiler alert, is very soon. spider. I thought it was gonna hit this guy. Because he's the one I wanted to kill. Okay, let's see. If we go off frame, come back in frame. Let's get you on our side. And let's get, not that. Come on, you idiots. Not this. There we go. Let's get that electricity. What's the other new ability in this game? There's one more. Oh, Festival. I was like, currently our team is made up of mostly guys with new abilities. That's kind of cool. I suck at these wheel parts. I always screw up these jumps. I know Festival is new, but I feel like there was one other. Let's get rid of ESP, I guess. Ah, we've got to get this. You know what that means. We have to get... We're going to lose someone. Honestly, I guess I'd rather do this. I talk about puzzles that CPUs struggle with. This one definitely. I was trying to do that from down there. Let's just do it from down there. Oh, and now we need rock. Yay. I wonder if... Gosh dang it, game. You took my perfect team and you ruined it. Sure to get this one. Okay. Not what I meant to do, but okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Barely. And there we go. You know, my dreams for the perfect team from this new game aren't entirely squashed yet. Just maybe. We'll see. yo-yos from an old game. What was that statue? Electricity is destroying. Get down here, you trash. Okay, yeah, painting does do it. Cute. Okay. Okay. Wait. Perfect. I mean, cleaning. And woo, we gotta do this crap again. I do want to see, though, if I can get Spider-Man other power. I don't remember what other power is. I think there's one other than Art Spider. I know cleaning and yo-yo have been in other games, even though I feel like they work differently. Or at least cleaning worked differently. I'm pretty sure yo-yo was the same. I mean, yo-yo was in, Super Spider. Shoot! I do not remember what was in those chests. Okay, not up there. But you see that? For once, it's not the moon. Usually in every Kirby game, you can walk into the moon and there's something. But for this game, it's a star. And it's the HOW logo. Yeah, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the baton. Come on, you fool, put fire on it. We're all a bunch of idiots. Because festival isn't useful. And then I'll make Leo Spider. There's usually always something for destroying the HOW logo. Or usually there's stuff in it. Classic music's good. Ah, okay. It's always cool to find the HOW logo in the games. But then, doesn't every Kirby game usually only have like 3 power-ups? Hey, there it is. Oh my gosh. So much stuff. None of you walk into art. I know I was doing that very well. It's not that important. Hey, look, sleeping. That's cute. Just destroy something. No! I could go in with a team of that. But yeah, no. It's yellow. I was like, you better not. But yeah, that's the HOW room. I thought it was in the tower level, but it actually makes more sense to be in this one. If I remember correctly, the hardest one to... The HOW room I have the most trouble finding is Triple Deluxes. Because it's like, you have to beat, in the last world, you beat, like, Sir Kibble. And then there's a barely visible, spot where you can like fly between the wall and the edge of the screen. And at the very top of that, and then you keep just going, and that eventually takes you to the room. If I remember correctly, it has been a while. And then we have the Divine Terminus. Here we go. Here's our final boss. I'm surprised this is their most important room is this little thing off to the side and not the very center of this giant complex. You know, it's kind of like Zora's Domain in Breath of the Wild. This is basically the team I want to go in with this. And assuming no one dies to these falling blocks, everything should go good. It does kind of suck I'm stuck with fire instead of something I say want. You know, we can always get over it. I'm not letting any of you die. I guess fireworks, though. I've done this final boss fight multiple times, and I think I've gone in with Beetle every time. Beetle, painting, and then either spider, baton, or like one other. I feel like that's the combination I always use because that's what works the best. Because those are some of the most powerful. Out of all the power-ups we have here, the only one I don't think is that strong is art. In my experience, art is not actually that, like, it's definitely got its moments, but it's not that good. If I wanted electric, I could get another electric one. Okay. So we're just heading here. Okay, I remember this. I've screwed that up multiple times. I don't even care if I missed the stars. Not that big of a deal. Okay. It's gonna exit. It's gonna leave a path. And in here. Okay, everyone healed. And let's go into the final boss. I'm not going to mess around with that. We have all sorts of different powers. Well, I could theoretically use this to change my ability. Or to change my element. I guess we'll go in with fire. I don't have that much of a problem with it. Ooh, and the music. Dark hearts to long last a mysterious altar. Stop. Right there, pink one. I did not expect you to survive your visit to the Jam Bastion. What's more, you somehow bested my darling Franny and Berg. However, your luck has run out. It is the dearest wish of Lord Highness that no one interferes. Love her battle theme. Oh my gosh. Zan Partisan. I keep wanting to call her Zan Partisan, but Zan Partisan. Zan Partisan swore an oath of loyalty to Highness, even though he has yet to remember her overly long name. Her respect for Highness never falters thanks to his intoxicating charisma and her deep sense of duty, and despite his poor treatment of her. Aww. I love the, his intoxicating charisma. That, you'll see why that's hilarious. There we go. Hey. Help, Highness. It's weird that his name is Highness. Huh? What an interference. Or interference. You seem to be in my way. You seem to... Yeah, I'll go with the Squidward voice. Well then. It seems... we do not have enough energy to receive our Dark Lord. We must allow ourselves to fall into oblivion. No. I say, we are the masters of a power divine. How could you, it was of one loveliness, was it, as we are alone responsible for stopping those called madness, naked left. Your future in the face of us, we have already obtained our vessel. Now is the time of greatness. Grace our glorious Dark Lord. You see it now, don't you? Anyone who interferes our revival ceremony, we must kindly ask that they please disappear forever. The Officiant of Doom, Highness. That text scroll where he just talks faster than the game goes, and I didn't press a button to skip it just automatically does it, is hilarious. I just love how fast it goes. Oh, oops, text. Highness worships a deity of destruction who he plans to bring back to life. However, a rite gone wrong has led the dark power he needs being scattered across the galaxy. Now he seeks to gather this power at an altar to stop him. Again, okay, so the dark power gets spread out. I get the dark hearts. Why did it also spread out light hearts? Huh? Why did Kirby get hit with a light heart at the very beginning? Again, every Kirby game tends to have lore hidden in behind like text screens and whatnot. Am I just missing it? I could be. It is very possible that I am missing it. But Highness, as you see, he can use all of the general's abilities, including ice and whatnot. Huh. Jack Best. When they said he was a master of charisma, yeah. Okay, his once careful concealed face now exposed, Highness is on a rampage, tossing the three unconscious sisters around like ragdoll. dolls. It's clear he's lost his grip on reality. It's up to the Star Allies to bring an end to this nightmare and save everything. When they say charisma in Partisan's bio, that's why I laugh. That's funny as hell. Hey, give me your Did you give me electricity? So on my main profile, I've only died twice. This was one of those times. Come on, give me electricity, you fool. I did die to this guy, admittedly. I lost right here. He's gonna do something, which I think is neat. But this actually does this can do a stupid amount of damage, and it is hard to like hit him during it. Stuff like that happens. Oh gosh. Hey, Vivid, please. I think he's invincible during this phase, so. See, this is why having either Vivid 3 is super important in my experience. You fools! God, I feel like I was doing most of the work there.
You! How could you defeat me, the Lord Highness? An offering to our Dark Lord. Perhaps if there is an offering... What should I do? Only one option remains. Those who harbor the greatest of magic, I call upon you.
He sacrifices them.
Make it so. Accept my aid. I pledge myself to you, Dark Lord of Destruction. I do this so that our Dark Lord may be reborn. Rise, Destroyer of Worlds. Rise, Void Termina.
Onward. Now this is, so we're entering our final boss, and much like any other game with the Ritz formula, there's a gimmick. Return to Dreamland had Landia, Triple Deluxe had the cannon. This game, or Planet Robobot had, what's it called? The halberd. This game, I think, does it better than all three of those. Well, Landia's pretty cool. The entire ending. But I do think this is better. This is so cool in my opinion. Destroyer of Worlds, Void Terminal. So now it's a shooter, we can go around this arena, we can shoot at it. Now right off the bat, it has the name Terminal, and it honestly does remind me of Majora's Mask. I mean, it's wearing a mask, first of all. Some of it's like this, it's because Majora's Mask used a similar design in its game. And as you see, we're shooting at an eye on its chest. If you played the Majora's Mask remake, you may remember that they actually remade all of the bosses to have eyes to more closely represent Majora's Mask. So this just reminds me a lot of Majora's Mask. And I mean, it's also called the Void Terminal. You know, Termina, the place in Majora's Mask. Is Termina something else? I feel like it may mean something, but I do not know. I don't think so. But I think this is a cool boss. This gimmick of us flying around in this arena and fighting this boss like this, I think works a lot better than, say, Planet Robobot, where you fight Star Dream just in the halberd, or as the halberd, in like a 3D, a third-person shooter. And then Landia in Return to Dreamland was a top-down shooter. And then the canon segments in Triple Deluxe were a, what type of shooter was that? Yeah, he's got electric swords. It's pretty cool. I know he can also use fire, I don't know what else. But honestly, I think this is so cool. I think it flows a lot better. Because while the halberd is cool in Majora's Mask, or in Planet Robobot, this is just cool. Something about being able to interact here, and while also fighting the boss, moving around, seeing the scale, seeing the size, I think it's so cool. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I do got a point. Rise, O Dark Lord of Despair, crush the stars, lay waste to care. Rise and cover the land in sorrow. May your sympathies of emptiness bring the end of all tomorrows. It's a poem. It's probably written by Highness himself. There's a few. I'm going to be showing off a few more of those. And I mean, it reminds me of Majora's Mask. And that's good, because I really love Majora's Mask. So hey, we see all the generals and items. And we got the core, which it's got the heart patterns. That's pretty cool. And this is what also brings it above. I'll read the text first and then I'll explain. The shocking true form of the Void Termina has been revealed. Born from the total absence of care and composed of dark energy, he has awakened from a state of mere existence to that of true sentience. He now desires only one thing, to crush all opponents. So what makes this boss work better than, say, like the halberd, is that we actually, like, if we're in Planet Robobot, you just fight the thing as the halberd. And it goes through like 3 phases. In this game, however, you go out in the star, then you come in here, and then you go out, and then we'll go back out into the star here in a second. And hey, we saved all the others. We saved the generals and Highness. But now we're gonna go back out into the star. It switches between the two. Because in the true arena for Planet Robobot, you fought the core of Star Dream, which is based off of the core in this whatever it's called. But now, see, it just does the boss fight better. This is one of my favorite boss fights. It's one of the it's one of the only things this game does better than Planet Robobot. It maybe arguably is the only thing. And now we got this thing, which we can slow down on. I don't exactly know how the slowdown works. I tend to get it by jumping, but as we go in here, rise, O Dark Lord of Despair, crush the stars, lay waste. Upon your wings, dark judgment brings. May your sympathies of tragedy cause the end of everything. His wings. Again, it's still... Honestly, the tail reminds me of a Puppet Ganon, but the wings, those look like marks, right? Right, you see that? And hey, Mark says come into Star Allies. See, this is such a cool boss fight. I love... This is so great. Oh my gosh. Now, in my experience, I feel like charge shots do better against this guy. Staunch his bolts. I see, sometimes the slow-mo activates, sometimes it doesn't. It's random. As far as usually jumping triggers it, but not always. Now that I commented on the tail reminding me of Wind Waker, I kind of want to play Wind Waker again. This, like he's taking in this axe. Does this remind anyone else of anything? It does, but I cannot remember what. The only time charging I wouldn't recommend is when you get the slowdown, because you actually do more damage non-charge in slowdown. I always suck at dodging that pole. I have fought this boss several times. This thing is so cool. I love this final boss so much. And there we go. But we're not done yet, because again, what this boss does good is you go back and forth. You do the weird segment, which only tends to happen at the end of final bosses in Kirby games, but then you actually fight something. That's what makes this boss better than the thingy, than the Star Dreamer. I mean, I know in Star Dreamer you do 2 phases of normal fighting before you fight it, but my point is still valid, because I know you fight not Galactonite. You fight, what's it? Oh, yeah, he brainwashes your allies, getting you back for the hearts of the people. Come on. But yeah, I like this boss fight more. It's one of my favorites. It's better than I like it more than every other game. Well, with the exception of maybe Magali, who also does something kind of similar. But I like it. It's one of the only boss fight. The final boss fight tends to be my only problem with Return to Dream or with Triple Deluxe. And then this happens. Does that eye look familiar? Is that? It becomes the freaking dark matter. That's freaking awesome. Usually it goes through a phase of light shifts, but we destroyed that pretty fast. That's awesome. It's dark matter. What is with Kirby? I mean, there was Star Dreamer turned into, what's it called? What was that called? The Star Clock from Superstar, from Milky Way Wishes, you know? The one that grants the wishes. I don't know. What's that called? They were built by the Halcondrens. Deep Kirby lore, you know. Oh, and I forgot to hit the plus to see the hidden thing on it. I do not remember what it says. But yeah, it's dark matter. I don't think I can pause this part. No, it doesn't do anything. I missed. It talks about it being darkness and that it's time to destroy it. And now, much like Planet Robobots, we end off with a button action. Still doing the N64 control stick and palm as fast as possible. As you can see, its beam just got longer. But so did we. It melts my cold heart. God, Kirby's so adorable. Oh, God. And that was Kirby Star Allies. I think this is a great game. I know people have problems with it, and you know, I get it. I totally do. I see some of the problems as well. I pointed out a bunch of them in this stream. A bunch of stuff that's going to make it into my review. But I still enjoyed it. And if you don't enjoy it, I get that as well. That's perfectly fine as well. I do wish in that ending cutscene, I wish we find out that the Generals of Magic are okay, because they're great. I think they're so cute. We'll never see, much like Susie or what's his name, the bug guy, and what's the game? Triple Deluxe and Maglore or Landia. Who cares? Same thing with the ship. We'll never find out if they made it out, or well, we know they made it out of the Dark Terminus's control. But we will probably, much like the characters I just named, we'll probably never see them again. And that kind of of sucks. There's a lot of good Kirby characters. I do like the idea I had during the stream though, where what if one of the dream friends was you could play as all three of them? I don't care about Highness. He tried to summon the demon. Who gives a shit about him? But the Dark Gem, that would be kind of cool, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that way, right? I don't know. I still want Adeline first. Adeline is it's just so cool. It's Brawl in the Family. I was actually listening to some of the Brawl in the Family stuff today. It's still really good. So now we're fighting King DVD. See, yeah, I bet if you have all ice, you can freeze Kracko in either its first or second form. So at the end here, we have a competition to see who can get the most points. I want you to, there's a screen in the corner that's showing clips from our journey. Pay attention to that, because something important's going to happen. I'll point it out when I can. Hey, we beat DB. So Dark Terminus. And there it is, Galactonite. Oh shit. That's gotta be the True Arena or Soul Melter mode. That's really cool. And I didn't even win. The stupid CPU beat me. That's dumb. But yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's because as we'll see here in a second, we unlocked guest stars, which I'm not going to show off any of this on stream, probably. Well, I mean, okay. There's one more level we have to do in the story mode. It only unlocks after you beat the game for some reason. You cleared story mode, the ability planet, and extra planet, Delta maybe, I don't know, are unlocked. Head for far-flung Starlight Heroes. Ability planet, or you can grab any copy ability you like. And then way back there, we unlocked extra planet. I'm going to call it Delta. I don't know what it's actually called. What is that, like Upsilon maybe? Let's head to the ability thing first. Let's go get some allies, and then we'll do the bonus level. And then I do want to get some footage of the mini games, so we'll do that. And then maybe we'll do a low-level stage in the arena. I headed towards the wrong thing, didn't I? I totally did, didn't I? Yeah, I headed towards Alpha. Over here. I wasn't even paying much attention. Like, at all. Okay, so we can get any ability we want. I want you. I still like you. Actually, you know, let's do Hammer. Let's make an ally of you. Let's get... What type of hammer would be cool? Not electric, not wind. Let's get... Okay, not what I wanted. I guess I'll give you water. Who else do I want on my team? Let's throw in a Beetle. I've actually yet to play as Beetle. Like, that is not a joke. Ooh, you know what I may do? I'm gonna grab a hammer, make it electric. And then let's get you to be you. Now, I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Okay, Beetle. Did none of Triple Deluxe's ability or Planet Robobot's abilities make it into this game? Because Water, okay, Beetle was in Triple Deluxe. Water was in, what is, that game? Return to Dreamland. You were in your game. That's all I wanted to do you for. Was there no ability? What was an ability added to Robobot? I know it had Smash, Poison, Doctor, and one other. Oh, ESP. Duh, ESP. Let's freaking play the ESP. Yeah, there it is. So that way we have something that represents each one of the games. I do, however, want to make this first. Hey, Staffy. Let me turn you into you. Okay, there we go. Let's get a wind staff. And then let's get ESP. Even though I kind of want to play as... Now let's go with this. I haven't played ESP in a long. I was like, I kind of want to do Beetle, because I don't think... I have yet to play with Beetle. And Beetle is one of my favorite power-ups of all time. It may actually be my favorite. But, let's go with this. One to represent each game from the, Ritz formula. I've said that multiple times. In my review, which, again, I have mostly written, any game that follows the Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, Planet Robobot, or Star Allies formula is called Ritz. RTDS. I know there's no vowel in there, so I keep pronouncing, the T as a, I. You know what I mean. Yeah. So it's Ritz or Rids. Whatever. I'm trying. It's my way of pronouncing a word that's unpronounceable. Kind of like pronouncing YDYD idiot. I remember how this level works. But yeah, it is interesting that you don't get this level until after you beat the game. It's also interesting because it's puzzle pieces this time. You don't actually see the final boss before you fight it. Like in Robobot and other game, assuming you collect all of the code cubes or sunstones, you actually get to see the final boss before you fight it. Not in this game, though. So as we see, the way we just came from closed off, and now a new way it approaches. Ooh, you know... You idiot. I can do this, though. I can do that. That's kind of cool. I did not want that staff to be water. See, sometimes for as smart as the CPUs are, they can be pretty stupid. And of course, neither of our water guys are down here. And yeah, neither of our water guys are down here. Why was he chasing me? God, they're stupid sometimes. Really, it was just too long. That would have been so cool if that happened. What was the game? Was that Triple Deluxe in which the Amazing Mirror showed back up in? Like, you beat Sectonia as DDD, and then the Amazing Mirror shows up and summons something. What was it? What did it summon? It wasn't Galactonite. Galactonite is created by... Or was it? I know Galactonite shows up in, I think, if I'm correct, doesn't Star Dreamer create, or, like, bring in Galactonite in, Planet Robobot's, Meta Nightmare? God, it's been so long since well, I mean, I've beaten the games recently, but I have not beaten Meta Nightmare or, King Dedede's more than one. And see, look at this. This is a puzzle. We've had puzzles. Oh, give me a second. I just had a really bad cough right there. But look at this. We have this puzzle, which, it breaks all of our players up into 4. We've had moments where it breaks everyone up into 2, but never 4. This is the only puzzle that does that. Why? Why didn't they use this breaking up into 4 more often? But yeah, I was talking about Meta Nightmare Returns and whatever the DVD mode in Triple Deluxe was. Those were cool modes. I'll give them that. We are going to need something up around. I think I remember how to get the special ones up ahead, but I do not remember what we need. We're probably going to have to lose one of our allies. So my curiosity is, how many of these can I trigger in break sequence? Oh my gosh. Just look at me breaking sequence. And yet, nothing's really broken. Even though I most certainly have broken sequence. Because as we come over here, this will open up. Somehow, even though I broke sequence by using my powers, it didn't really destroy anything because so many of those barriers are based around this one switch right here. That's weird. But again, that's an interesting... I mean, it's not a complex puzzle at all. But they broke us up into 4. Imagine if they did that more and made some actual complex puzzles. That could be kind of cool. Here it is. So we have to use this, and we need fire. But something needs to hit that fire. So we more specifically need baton. Let's, I guess, I'm gonna get rid of water. Gosh, I don't want to do that, but I think this is the only way to do it. If I find another water before the end of the level, that'd be cool. It's not gonna happen. Here's a 1-up. Here's a puzzle piece. And here's the screen. See, and here's our baton right up there in case we needed it. Be a nice guy. Oh, we used both of them at the same time. Nice. Okay, I'm moving on. I don't care. Oh, water guy. Awesome. Stupid burning wheel. Screw off. So we got electric damage. I don't remember what we're gonna need here. We're probably gonna have to lose one of them. Yeah, I do remember this. Because it's going to face us off against a bunch of bosses. Gives us all this crap, but it tempts you to fall into whatever. Also, while you're flying around, don't hit guard, because you just sink like a stone, and sometimes it's hard to recover. And at this part right here, if you die once, you're out. At least if I accidentally grab that, there's some water snakes around. Oh yeah, I want to destroy these. I completely forgot. See, when I talk about sinking that like a stone, I've accidentally hit trigger and fallen into that pit in the middle. And see, this is cool. Right here, when I'm talking about like going all the way, we saw these Waddle Dee balls way early on. So now to see them again here, I think is actually pretty cool. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you get my drift. And hey, it's a Worlds. This kind of reminds me of when you kill, near the end of, for anyone who remembers, near the end of Triple Deluxe, you fight Wispy Woods again, and you have Hypernova, and you just kill him in like a single move. That's kind of what this reminds me of. I mean, it's not as easy as Hypernova. See, I think there are some enemies you can throw stars at, but I do not know which. And hey, we did it. Yay. I feel like that's a D-pad and a left-right button? Oh, crap. I feel like that should be indicating... I feel like that's indicating something, but I don't know what. Forgot about this. Oh, the smile on my face. If I used webcam, you would see it, but I don't. I have one, I don't use it. You know what's... I mean, I've seen, like, I think Triple Deluxe did something like this. not exactly like this, but like you pulled a panel with Hypernova and it revealed like the first level. This is much cooler than that. I love the callbacks in Kirby. I mean, it's both a good and a bad thing, because it does in some ways shows how the games have not changed much since their inception. I mean, if anything, Adventure is Dreamland, I mean, is the most similar because, or is the most different because it didn't have copy versions. I don't think that came in until Adventure. Holy shit, I didn't even know the controller. That, if you could hear that, that was the controller. I didn't even know the controller could do. The first time I played through this, I didn't feel anything. Holy shit, I didn't even know the controller could do that. That was amazing. Is this that special HD rumble thing that everyone keeps talking about? I didn't think the controller doesn't have a speaker in it. Was that just made using vibrations? Kind of like the way they recreate song, like you could hear lyrics and song with just MIDIs? That was freaking awesome! I know I was trying. Look at that We Are Kirby! Oh my god, I love it! I love it so. That's so cool. This, oh my, I still, for all of its flaws, I still love this game so much. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Oh, and a #1 rank to end it all off. Ah. The smile on my face. 141 lives, holy shit. And we still didn't complete this puzzle. Oh my god. I know we missed one star somewhere, or we missed one puzzle piece somewheres. I do not remember where. And yeah, there we go. We're not gonna end it off here yet. I'm gonna go do some other things. But we've gone from the so we got the final battle. We go all the way through this giant ass thing, leading us through moons and planets and towers and bonus levels and more planets. Just so far we've come, just to bring us. And then we come back down here. Which leads us to the Gem Bastion, which is this giant-ass fortress. It's not really that big, honestly. What's up? The only puzzle piece I missed is in this level. I could not be bothered to do it again, honestly. Yeah, we come all the way up here at the top of this ship. Which, I mean, it's not... This ship... The Gem Bastion is not as big as, the thing in, the ship in, Robobot. That thing was bigger than... That thing was almost as big as the planet itself, let's be honest here. I mean, it's pretty close, though. I will give it that. And from the Gem Bastion, we went all the way around Popstar. Oops, I did not. That was the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one on accident. Gosh dang it. There goes my poetic moment. Son of a... Yes. Gosh dang it. I meant the world of peace. Dreamland. So Dreamland is just a small part of Popstar. Yeah. We fought DDD. Came all the way through here. brought us back. It brings us back to where it all started. We've come so far and gone so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Couldn't resist. And yeah, this is... It's flawed. Don't get me wrong. This game is flawed as hell. But I still loved it. Let's go to mode select. Let's go over to my profile. See, there's not much of a difference, clearly. Because one of the few is, I have, I've done this puzzle. Have no idea which puzzle this one is. No idea. We've got this one. And then I had the Squeak Squad one finished. I enjoy Squeak Squad, but I like the idea of them making another Amazing Mirror style open world Kirby game. I think that would be pretty cool. This one, look at Magalore. Oh my god, this one's pretty cool. This must be Kirby's Adventure, because that's clearly Kirby. Because that one looks a lot like this one, and I'm assuming that's Robobot. You see the eyes? Yeah, that's Robobot. That's totally Robobot. I don't think this is Triple Deluxe though. Unless that's the dream. You see the parts? Is that the Dream Stock? Is this Triple Deluxe? I mean, that would make... Okay, let's see. Kirby 1. Let's say this is either... So this is what? Kirby's Dreamland? So this would make this what? Kirby's Adventure... Maybe this is all 3 adventure games. Maybe this is Superstar Ultra, even though I don't think that fits perfectly. This is 64. We have Amazing Mirror and Squeak Squad. We have Superstar, Triple Deluxe, and Robobot. I think that's honestly, I think that's a good fit. Yeah, I think that's again, I haven't seen them all. But let's do some. I haven't actually done any of these modes. I mean, I assume they're better multiplayer, but let's do a round. Might as well. They remind me of the bonus modes from that one game. From Superstar and I guess Superstar Ultra. Emergency, a meteor is coming, smack it back with your bat. Press whatever to fill your power gauge. Try to fill the gauge as high as you can. When the meteor, swing the Joy-Con to the right. I don't have a Joy-Con. I'm sure I can use button controls. Yeah, sure, let's see what this has to offer. That's not right. I may have screwed it up, but... This may be more fun with multiple players, but it does not seem... we'll check out the other stages. I still will never struggle as much as I did in, what's the game called? Let's try County Crisis? Oh, or Country Crisis. No way, I got too many lows. It reminds me of, the brick breaking in, wow, I actually won that. I feel like I did terrible. But it reminds me of the brick breaking in Superstar, you know, Megaton, I think it was Megaton Punch is what it's called. Yeah, this is what this feels like. It's not complex at all, it's very simple, just a fun little mini game. Play if you get bored. Okay, I don't know if I beat the yellow one, but I know I beat the bottom two, probably. Nope, I did not beat the yellow one. Whatever, I do not care. It's not that big of a deal to me. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm surprised I barely lost to the other one. I mean, there may be something worth it there. Does it count towards completion? Probably. Let's see this one. This one reminds me of a Mario Party minigame. I feel like there's one where you like switch back and forth to collect bananas or whatever. Watch out, so you move left and right. Watch out for caterpillars and Gordos. Gordos fly to other trees, chop down your tree as much as possible. Yeah, sure. I'm not good at this at all. Yeah, no, I didn't get close. Blue one now. God, I am bad at this one. Let's do this one again. Nope, I still lost. I'm way too slow. I keep trying to focus on other things and yeah. Whatever. I got footage. Now you can do stuff in here, but I am actually going to do the ultimate choice. I'm gonna do a low rank. I've done a few of them. I've done it with Spider. Did a 3 with Spider. So I've done higher than that. Let's do a Spider, a Painter, an Electric, and either a Beetle or a I was gonna say, what, can you just do a default Kirby? You know, let's do a King Dedede instead of a normal hammer. Oh, I gotta be... Okay, whatever, we can do a 5, sure. Yeah, sure, let's do this. It is... And then the top mode allows you to play as a CPU. I think it'll be much cooler when you can actually play as, like, because once you beat it, you can then play as the other characters, the Dream Friends. I feel like that's when it's going to be cool. Like, that's when I'm going to have fun with it. I haven't done an arena in a long time, admittedly. Who are you? Are you? I have no... Or maybe these are some of the mini-bosses. Because I honestly have no idea what these are. Yeah, bonkers. Did it really hurt me? That's dumb. Now, I know in the original arena, or at least in most other arenas, the, it's usually, I've had good luck with Rock. Electric is pretty good. I've used Leaf. Leaf's not in this game, so I'm using Spider. I know Hammer's pretty good. Is Ice good? I don't honestly know. It's King Kirby versus Kirby. She won't play good. See, Spider, it's slow. Its slowness kind of reminds me of Poison. See, I'm not doing much damage. We need a heal. There's a reason I brought Vividry. Very specific reason. Because, well, yes, we could use that stuff. It probably doesn't do as much as it does in the normal game. But food is still food, and I'll take what I can get. See, it's not a perfect heal, but again, it's more than enough heal. I don't know how much the ice shield is, or this shield is doing. It doesn't seem like it's that much. So that's one of the few things I can't hurt. Meta Knight. Sometimes I would. Normally, I try to hold off. Much like healing items in an RPG, I try to hold off using them as much as possible. But, what you gonna do? Oh my gosh, that was so sad. Come on, Kirby, get out of there. There we go. Okay, that's way too close for comfort. Oh my gosh. Oof. Okay, ping and pong. Kiss, kiss. Okay, it's not much health, but we can do this. I do find the difficulty ranking interesting. Like, I like the idea, because that's what's, there's like jokes where it's like, oh, how different games do difficulty. and one of them is the Sakurai method, which is selling your soul to Satan. And that's kind of what this game does with the whole soul melter. And that's kind of neat. Gosh dang it, I had a perfectly planned web and screwed it. But yeah, the idea of doing it on a meter is interesting, because I like Smash Bros. Thing. That's pretty neat in Smash Bros. I give it some credit there. And yeah, sure, I'll give it some credit here. I mean, like, I know because when I did the 3, I know I did less, it was less enemies to fight. Like, I don't even think I fought them. But then, I always like the idea of it. It's just you fight a gauntlet of enemies, a bunch in a row, and then the true arena gives you less healing and items and just makes it harder. Better not die. God. See, I'm pretty good at... Oh, I'm not great at shielding and timing, but I'm doing fine. It's my allies that are gonna make this hard. I know you can use an amiibo to make this go better, but... I'm saving those meta tomatoes for... preferably, when I did the 3, I remember I didn't even use them once. I love Zan's Empire Zan's thing. Oh yeah, ooh. Not today, Zan Partisan. I feel like I'm doing all the work here. This may be much better with multiple. I felt like I did everything right there. This would probably be much better with multiple people. Ooh, we're fighting the final boss. Or at least I does. Yeah, I don't think we'll need it. I think this is either going to be Highness in What's-His-Face, or who knows. We'll find out. Hopefully it's just Highness. Maybe his first and second form. God, his theme. Listen to it. I mentioned how the Doom guy reminds me of Majora's Mask, right? The Void Terminus. This guy also reminds me of Majora's Mask. See, I didn't even take a single hit. But like in this form, something about this, maybe it's just the weirdness of it. But it reminds me of Majora's Mask as well. Oh my gosh. Gosh dang it. Come on. And turn into a wheel. I'm just thinking of the Conan the Barbarian. Can I push the wheel now? See, I'm just assuming I'm taking no damage from this. I hope I'm taking no damage from this. These idiots are. Vividry. No, Vividry, you fool! Come on. Prove yourself useful. Give us a boost. Oh, nice. Time bonus. And yeah, boom, 5-star. Wasn't too bad. Not at all. I swear I worked down from the bottom up. I did 1, 2, 3, but I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, that's the Dream Stock. This is that's totally Triple Deluxe. Does not look like Triple Deluxe's art style at all. It looks more like the one for the first game. So does this get us soul melting mode, or do we have to beat 6 then 7? I cannot believe you can actually do. Oh! So if I wanted to, I could totally play as one of these guys. Let's do hammer, cooking, I guess. Actually, you know, let's do baton. Baton, hammer. I'm not even gonna go into it. I'm not even gonna do this, honestly. Maybe. Ooh. I think Beetle's in the choice. How do I get the upper difficulties? Because I know there's more beyond this. Because am I missing some? Do I have? Is it? It's like the other games, isn't it? I have to beat this. I have to beat guest stars, which I have not. I've barely played guest stars. You can see in here. This is the mode. The reason why I haven't beaten it. I tried it out with Beetle. I'm waiting for marks. I think it'd be fun to do a run of guest stars with marks. Because I started a run with Beetle, did the first world real quick. I'm not gonna do that here. We're gonna end it off. But yeah, 81%. Does this also have a... See, because I'm missing one puzzle piece, this doesn't have a ribbon. But yeah, that was Kirby Star Allies. Will I be back to stream it again? Probably not. We've got other games to move on to. I have to get back to the Zelda thing with, next up is Link to the Past. But Kirby Month is still continuing. Next time, we are going to do Superstar. I'll pull out the SNES Classic, and we'll play through Superstar. That should be fun, right? And it should only take me one stream, hopefully. And then, yeah, Kirby Month. And we'll get right back on track with Zelda. We'll probably do, what's the Zelda game? Link to the Past. Then maybe we'll do Wind Waker or Twilight Princess after that. Who knows? We'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.